But I just want to just express my delight that you're sort of oriented, I see, towards blending this with the conventional hero's journey, and acknowledging without destroying it that it needs work, it needs development, it needs further exploration, because there is a school of criticism, attack about this that only goes at it from the point of view of this is wrong, this is toxic, this is dangerous, and it's all wrong. And so I'm happy, because this is how I feel, that there's room for everything, and none of these systems deny each other. They're all compatible. They're simply looking at the same thing, which is human behavior under stress from different points of view. And so there isn't any real right or wrong about these things, I think. And I appreciate that you seem to have that view as well.
I agree with you. In fact, it's my hope that by having a heroine's labyrinth defined, articulated, and at the ready, people will be they will feel less the need to attack the hero's journey. Because I think because it's the only model, and I think one of the largest criticisms I've encountered time and time again is that there is a male centrism to the hero's journey, that it's got too much of it's got the whiff of masculinity too much. But if I'm right, and the primal core of the hero's journey stems from the warrior's journey, Bronze Age, like going back, warrior is going to save culture by setting out. Well, the term I came up with was the warrior role. Anyone can fulfill the warrior role. Because many of the people who filled the warrior role were men, I think that's where the male centrism comes in. But the warrior role is not inherently masculine. It's just been fulfilled by a lot of men. So I think that's why it gets criticized, in my opinion, unfairly. So again, I hope that by having a realistic alternative model, the hero's journey can stand on its own, because it will. It will. It's not going anywhere, even if people don't like it. It's there forever.
Yeah, that's right. And I mean, it's like the color wheel, or the notes of the scale. There's an essential need for these things. I would push back in time just a little bit on the warrior thing, because I would sort of park it more with the hunter, the hunter who has to go out and confront nature and all the difficulties of the trail and the animals that have to be dealt with. And that helps me a little bit to get it off the militaristic assumptions that people make if we go back there. And I think research now, anthropological research and archaeology, is showing us there were plenty of female warriors, first of all.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're digging up tombs all the time and going back and looking at the bones on things where they had decided, oh, that's a man. Obviously, he's got all the weapons. It must be a man. And then they look at the bones and they go, no, sorry, that was a well-equipped militaristic woman. Same with the hunting. That anthropology is now moving to this thought that the women just didn't stay home and take care of the kids. They went out actively and participated and did their own hunting. So I think that helps to maybe shift it a little bit off the
that's a great point.
Linguistic charge.
Well, and it also features because one of the things about the warrior role that I noted was the tendency for a single combat in the climax. The hunter role fulfills that as well. So that's great. I actually love that.
It's you and the game, and there's all this mythology about that you have to enter into the mind of the prey, and you have to evoke them, you have to ask their permission and their forgiveness. And so the wise cultures of the past knew all this, and it's embedded in our stories too.